Happy College Football Saturday. Welcome to the 247 Sports YouTube channel. I'm National Recruiting Editor Brandon Huffman. And in just a moment, we'll go down to Orange County, California, where Mission Viejo receiver Phillip Bell is set to make his college announcement between USC and Ohio State. So who is Phillip Bell? The four-star receiver was a member of the inaugural Top 100 2 summers ago, and now he heads into his senior year as one of the premier playmakers in the country who will choose between USC and Ohio State. He's the number 30 ranked receiver in the country, the number 22 recruit in California, a state that he helped lead the Diablos to a state championship last December. Now we head down to Newport Beach, where we're joined by Phillip Bell, who will make his decision in just a moment on the 247 Sports channel. Phillip, welcome to the show. Good to have you on here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, you got one of the most scenic backdrops. I did a couple announcements in Hawaii a few weeks ago, but you're putting some competition there. I know today is a very big day for you, more than just the announcement. I know today was such a meaningful date for you to announce your decision. Why did you pick August 31st?
August 31st, it was a decision that my mom wanted to do. Her birthday is the 25th, mine's the 30th, so it was yesterday, and hers was 6 days ago. And she had this thing planned out, as you can see in the back, and I'm just continuing it on for her because she wanted me to keep going, so that's what I'm going to keep doing.
You were getting your first offers as a freshman, and now you're into your senior season. What's the process been like from when you got those first offers to now when you're choosing from two of the premier passing programs in college football?
Yeah, it's been a long process. It started 8th grade. I believe I got my first offer to where I am now. It's been a crazy process, but I just kept my head down, just kept working, and God blessed me to be here today.
USC and Ohio State are the final two. You had nearly 40, 50 offers. What was it like getting it down to these two, and why did these two schools make it to the final cut?
I feel like these two schools have just always had great receiver play. They put a lot of receivers out there, and I feel like development and just getting to the league is my number one thing for me. So I feel like both head coaches have offensive-minded head coaches, and I just feel like they both just great offensive schools. And why would you not want to go to an offensive school as a receiver?
You shared the picture earlier of your mother behind you, and I know that she was your biggest supporter. We would see her at camps and games and events and always supporting you. And I know this was an important day for you to continue to do this, even after she passed away this summer. But I'm going to give you a chance to recognize her and recognize your friends and family that are there before we get to the announcement.
Yes, I would like to say thank you to everybody who's here today. And it's been a long journey, and I feel like it's been hard, but I've just learned to keep going. I feel like not everybody has been through that, and I feel like it took a big toll on me, but I don't know. It was hard, but I knew if she was here today, she wanted me to keep going, so that's what I'm going to keep doing, exactly for her.
All right. Well, I know that she wanted to be here. She's looking over your shoulder there in that picture. And now, Phillip, everybody tuned in to see where you're going to be taking your college football skill to the next level. It's your time to make the announcement. Where are you going to be playing your college football?
It's been a long journey. I would like to thank every coach who's recruiting me here today. I would like to thank all my Mission Viejo high school head coaches. I would like to thank everybody who's here today. Thank you 247 for doing this thing for me. Thank you for everybody who just set up this whole thing for me. But it's been a long process, and sheesh. But Zone 6, I'll be taking my next step on my journey to the Ohio State University.
Oh, yeah.
Zone 6.
There it is. The Ohio State Buckeyes, who have gotten a number of elite receivers, add another one in the 2025 class with the commitment of four-star receiver Phillip Bell, the second Orange County receiver they have. Chris Henry Jr. coming in a year from now. Phillip Bell will be coming in January. Phillip, what was it about Ohio State that ultimately made them the pick for you?
I feel like with Coach Hartline, he's had first-round guys the past 3 to 4 years, and I feel like as a receiver, like, why would you not want to be a part of that? Why would you not want to be one of those next grade ones, one of those next first-round receivers? I feel like Coach Day, Coach Chip Kelly, those are both offensive-minded head coaches, and I feel like those are just both coaches who've been around for a long time, and both coaches I would like to play for. And the same thing with Tavian St. Clair, 5-star quarterback. Coach Day is always going to have a 5-star quarterback, so how could you go wrong with Ohio State?
Multiple first-round receivers over the last few years. A true freshman started today. One thing about Ohio State is that they do not hesitate to play true freshman receivers. Was that also something that factored in your decision, knowing that you're going to have an opportunity to play right away when you get there?
Yes, sir. I mean, JJ's doing it there, and I just feel like just being in a receiver room with just a lot of great guys, it can only push you to be better. Just being in a receiver room with Coach Hart, Coach Jordan, just two coaches who is going to push you every day, and under offensive-minded head coach like Coach Day. So I feel like it's just the best of all three worlds.
You mentioned that you got your first offer when you were in 8th grade. It's been 4 years since that offer. How big of a relief is it to be done, knowing that you're going to be taking your talents to the city of Columbus and playing for the Buckeyes?
It's been a long process. I say that's the school I've been waiting for since I was a little kid. So just to be in this position today, just to be able to go to a school like this, it's a blessing.
Well, there it is. Phillip Bell, the Mission Viejo 4-star receiver, the All-American Bowl selection, is headed to play for Ryan Day, Brian Hartline, and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Congratulations, Phillip. We know it's been a trying couple months for you, but I'm sure your mother is extremely proud knowing that you're going to keep that dream alive and keep her legacy alive. All the best to you.
Yes, sir. Go Bucks.
Go Bucks, baby.
All right. Another significant win in the recruiting department for Ohio State. So what are the Buckeyes getting? They're getting an athletic 6'2", 195-pounder who's got length. He's got tremendous ball skills, excellent body control. He's more quick than he is fast, but he's an extremely good and pristine route runner, able to get separation down the field. You saw him turn it up at the end of his junior season. He's off to a tremendous start. As a senior, he was the wide receiver MVP at the Under Armour Next camp in Southern California early in the spring. He uses that strength of his to body up the smaller corners, and he does a nice job of catching the ball, working through contact all the time. He's got pretty good ability to get yards after the catch, and he's been very strong in the red zone because of his jump ball ability, his concentration, and his hands. This is a guy that it would not shock us to see him play as a true freshman for the Buckeyes, but the embarrassment of riches in the Ohio State receiver room continue to get richer. Brian Hartline, Ryan Day, back in Southern California, a place that's been extremely good to them. Chris Olave rings a bell from the state of California, and now Phillip Bell, speaking of bells, will be heading to the Ohio State University. Thanks for tuning in and watching us on the 247 Sports Recruiting Show. I'm Brandon Huffman. Have a great weekend.